City. It's the Dallas Mavericks and the Thunder tonight.
21, Daniel Gafford.
Cage on Chris Fisher. And it's Dallas Dinwiddie. Getting a start as P.J. Washington got around the screen from Gafford. They try to give it to him, and there's a turnover. J-Dub was ready for it, stepped right into the passing lane. And Shea's going to get fouled. A lot of pressure there on SGA. Dort, the wing three. J-Dub able to pluck that rebound. Second opportunity, it's Jay Will from the outside.
He doesn't want to come out and guard that three-point line. And Jay Will is one of those shooters who can do that.
As the Mavs able to take advantage of that mismatch. Gafford, who was really quiet on Friday night against the Thunder, but loud in that game against Charlotte. As J-Dub pulls up right at the free throw line in the net.
Hostage dribble. You're in control. And he got to that nail where he likes to get.
As Kyrie from the outside. Jay Will trying to keep Dallas off the glass.
It's a good battle. Keep your eye on that too. Jay Will and Gafford.
And already got it going here in the first quarter. Slow start last night against Utah. All of his work came in the second half. Washington's three is.
Dallas coming off a loss last night. A close game against the Timberwolves. Had to fight their way back into that game. Big numbers by Kyrie Irving with 38.
He was really good. Gafford was good. Washington had it poked away. Up ahead, J-Dub trying to create numbers. SGA giving it right back to him. Trying to go on Edwards. Did he keep the pivot foot down? Just barely. Wallace, he'll maneuver inside off the dribble, and it was just dancing on the rim.
Just a little breath. I want to blow it. Man, it just hung right there. Could have gone either way.
As Dinwiddie's been a reliable player, particularly off the bench. But now he's been called to start as J-Dubs get
right here in this building against the Jazz.
Still part of his development is Dort. Trying to jar it free. Washington down the lane, and 30 points against the Timberwolves. As we take a look at tonight's pairs.
Yeah, absolutely. Also very key personnel. The Mavericks all the way to the NBA Finals last season. He's done a great job of just trying to hold this team together right now. While they're going through their injuries, as are the Thunder as well.
Want to face a team. You certainly never want to be depleted. Mark Daniels talked about that. You'd much rather be healthy as a team. But you also don't want to face a team when they're missing some of their guys, as Case and Wallace reach.
No question about it. And that's also where, you know, a lot of times you'll Spencer Dinwiddie for the Mavericks as a result of their injuries.
J-Dub got run off the three-point line, so he steps in for the two, and that's the second one. It's just bounced right off the front of the rim. Washington using his size, got inside. SGA did enough there to deter the layup. Goes right around Washington, pulls up and scores the biscuit.
To make those type of plays.
As Gafford, big body, spins into the layup, missed it. SGA battling. Gafford looking to distribute outside. Dinwiddie passed up the three. So did Edwards, who drives in, hangs, and scores.
Able to get to the basket. A tough finish.
Dort wide open. That is a layup plus three in the
numbers. How it's been so consistent on plays like that.
Well, that was a real physical. And he plays defense as well as anybody on this team. That is the #1 defense in the NBA. As Kyrie got around a screen. So is SGA. Stops, pulls up, and almost.
It's really the key to his game. You can take that contact and still get that shot.
Kyrie gave up his dribble, and they're going to open shots. These two teams, they know each other so well. Dallas plays the Thunder a certain way. There's no doubt about it. 7 seconds on the shot clock. As Shea sizes up Grimes. That step back fadeaway three. Wallace right there and it batted away by those big guys in P.J. Washington right at the rim. Gafford's another one, Michael. Part of that ball movement is to try to displace them.
Well, and he's not really known as a shot blocker, Washington, but great timing on that to force that shot clock violation.
Dinwiddie leaned in and is going to go over the years, averaging under 10 points per game. But clearly a larger role without Doncic, and it's SGA.
Right now, Thunder playing small ball. Nice little tasty dish over from J-Dub.
Extra pass, J-Dub certainly a playmaker in it. Trying to check Washington. Washington lowered the shoulder and was trying to...
Gave up that baseline.
Well, P.J. Deadline deals last February. They get P.J. Washington, they get Daniel Gafford fouls before losing to the Boston Celtics. Wiggins, he's able to get all the way to the rim, couldn't finish.
I like that quick movement too. Getting the ball up the floor quickly.
Grimes trying to keep him out of the lane. Washington didn't get the three, instead drives into Junior, who's had some really loud games against the Thunder. J-Dub high out the window, no good. Now he's got to recover. Grimes, quick release three. Get it out, no good. It's Wiggins from the outside. He had a look at a three. That's no good. As it's 4 and change left to go in the first quarter. Dinwiddie again. Got it right back from Kyrie. It's a Dallas team that runs a system of its own right. And Dinwiddie, Colorado, second-round pick, and is... As Shea sees that double team, the skip pass up top. Wallace trying to turn the corner on Cleveland and done.
But just going with the pressure. As Dinwiddie a little bit short. Wanting to pull up three in transition. He's kind of cooling off a little bit.
Wiggins, he'll spin away from Cleveland.
Different parts of the floor, and that's what J-Dub was able to get to and get to those spots, guys.
All right, thank you, Paris. So much about his confidence too, Michael, being able to shake off maybe some of those early game struggles. He did it in Dallas on Friday. Did it against Utah.
A lot in his third season, folks. That's all he's played. And he definitely should be an all-star this year. But what he's done also is just kind of wait for the moment. Hey, you know what? If it's not working out in the first half, there's still two halves of basketball.
Productive basketball last night. How about Jay?
It's tough to do. Especially when you're, as Kyrie gets inside for two. Gafford is another one of those guys. He's back in the ball game. He doesn't like to come out there and make that, cover on a guy who's standing out there. Gafford likes to stay in that painted area. Rebound the basketball.
SGA got caught in the air. Edwards, corner three. So surprised at the struggles that they've had. They've lost 5 out of 6, but they've also lost 6 consecutive games on the road. And there's a more.
If he's not going to come out there and cover him, take that shot.
Nice deflection and ultimately a steal. Kenrich Williams got that big arm in the passing lane. Shea getting that high ball pressure. Little bump there from Gafford, trying to spin.
17 games. He's made a 3 in all career as a rookie. He has racked up a titties.
Another player that has shown his versatility in a variety of different roles. And of course, just how important he is to the chemistry of this young team. Caruso right up on Grimes. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Prosper worked inside and so.
Looked like he had nowhere to go.
Shea again going right. He'll stop at the elbow, pulls up. Shea.
So easy a lot of times.
Kyrie, you got to think he was thinking 2 for 1 there with his speed, trying to get up the floor. Instead, Grimes right into Jay Wilson. Dallas trying to get the ball out of the hands of SGA. Leads to an open look there for Wiggins, and you're going to get a loose ball foul underneath. And if you're the Thunder, you did not want.
Oh, good. Crowd's kind of agreeing with me, but
had the review. And it got reversed. There was no clear on a push in the back of Dort, but they said there was no extension. Right. There was no arm extension as Caruso. Grimes heaves it from. You want to see that continue over the course of the game.
Well, and you love it too, because we talked about that as one of the keys tonight for the Thunder, to move the defense with your passing. That's what J-Dub just did. Thunder just knocking down threes left and right.
Caruso feeling good from the outside, and that defense that leads to the easy dunk there for Gafford. Brandon Williams in for Dallas. Both these coaches going into the bench here. Dylan Jones, he's getting minutes in the early part of this second quarter. Jay Will pulls up, and he got fouled.
And one. And he makes that happen. 12 early points here at the top part of this second quarter.
He just looks comfortable, playing with confidence, with or without that smile. Williams getting minutes here, lost it on the way up with the spin move. Wiggins was all over him. As Jay Will, back to J-Dub. Connection there between those two good passers. J-Dub's already got 4 assists. Caruso's already got 2 threes. J-Dub from the outside, and a rebound to Dallas. Dallas team that has been without Doncic since Christmas. Their offense has really struggled without him over the last 14 games. As Washington had it punched away. Nice defense by Caruso. Starting everything for the Thunder here. Jay will thought about it instead. Drives in on Gafford. Back up top. Fire 3. Jalen Williams had a good look.
How about that move that time by Jay Will? Just to throw Gafford off a little bit. Every now and then you got to throw him something different. He thought he was going to shoot the 3.
Caruso, the help defender, came over. That should be a loose ball foul on Dallas, and it is. Just 36% when Caruso is defending. That is the second best in the NBA. Jay Will got out a little greedy there on that backdoor pass. Washington down the lane. He had it stripped. Caruso again right there. Wiggins up the floor. And it's interesting because Mark Daigneault after the game last night attacked with Washington anywhere on the arm. That's going to be a foul and 2 free throws.
Yeah, absolutely.
They run Williams off the three-point line. Prosper, he had a clean look. 2-year-old Canadian gives Dallas some points here in the second quarter. J-Dub, the cut. J-Dub and Wiggins.
And Dallas is kind of small, too, with P.J. Washington, the tallest guy on the floor as well.
Entered to win a Thunder Leadership NBA Scholarship. Sitting number 9 in the Western Conference standings, just past the halfway point. J-Dub pulls up, and that's his spot. You know he's going to go left, and you still can't stop it.
Just run back down the floor.
Right?
Yeah, just run back down. Folks, just point out, it's just really automatic.
Washington trying to use his big successfully. Washington's got 7. J-Dub hangs in the air, and too much. And now quick word from Jack in the Box for Jalen Williams, who's got 8 points here in this first half. 4 minutes gone by in the second. Back end of a back-to-back. Will the Thunder go back on the road to the West Coast? Williams, skip pass, and that one too high.
See it as well.
Sometimes just a little bit too much. Tough step back 3. And nothing but Mavs there for the rebound. Second quarter is slowing down here between these two teams. Williams, the step. Baseline pass up top. Washington. No good from 3. As Wiggins surveys. Stopped inside. Got a man. It was Dort. Dort couldn't handle the pass cleanly. And Washington, once again, trying to use his size. Had it blocked by J-Dub. Able to get it back. Caruso was also in the vicinity. Washington, and the hook shot no good. He's on a rebound. That putback is no good. Dort's finally able to consolidate as he rips it away. You can see P.J. Washington just trying to use his muscle there. He went 0 for 3. Dort other end. That three comes to the back of the rim. Intended for Cleveland. Cleveland's been invisible. Wiggins on the break. There's a bump. Some in and out, some pinballs. That one finally goes down. Prosper is going to go to the free throw.
It ain't over yet. And then comes the free throws on. Give the man the money.
His girlfriend texting him, where are we going to dinner? Very cool moment. Seen a few of those over the years. Carlson off the catch in the corner, and he has been...
And kept his distance.
He's been making his three-point attempts, too. Dinwiddie got caught. Amongst all kinds of traffic, there's the cut. Casey Wallace still right on Prosper. Limited shot clock, and you see, look at all those bumpers. And Wallace on the back pedal, went right into where Gafford fell. Kyrie, tough fadeaway. And it carries right over to Casey Wallace. Come up on 5 minutes left to go here in this first half. Thunder with the 8-point lead. Wallace off the deck is eyeing that three. Irving. Down on the baseline. Prosper up top Dinwiddie. Had to step there on Dort, and we have seen
those guys who, you know, he can beat you off the dribble. And once he's made a couple of threes, it kind of makes you do a hard closeout on him.
How about
in his second season out of Kentucky. Came in shooting that three last year during his rookie season.
Two players went to Kyrie. Prosper elevate. That left hand into the back for the Mavs. So depleted. So many guys out. A little different flavor than what we've seen between these two teams, but nonetheless, Casey Wallace goes right.
Ball game was kind of looking around at Kyrie. Kyrie looked at him, a little miscommunication. And Casey Wallace took advantage of it.
Moore's going to have to get up to speed real fast. There's a spin move. Both teams now in the bonus for the remainder of this first half. Prosper score for the Mavs after Dinwiddie now with 11. Really getting to the free throw line. Shea ships it over. Dallas always trying to get the ball out of his hands. Wallace no good on the three. Morris missed his first shot.
Man, he's one of those guys, he can make that shot. He's made it throughout his career. He's got a nice stroke.
Maybe his twin brother Marcus Morris, been in the league a long time. J-Dub on the step back, no. 6-point game. Jay Will sniffed it out on that pass. Slowly continuing here. Dinwiddie, and he snuck in there.
They ran it several times to make a play like that.
Shea through a couple of defenders. And the putback by Wallace no good. Prosper one-on-one. Jay Will bounces off him, and Prosper by the Thunder have it. The interesting part about Giannis Petrides' explanation is that watch out on the backside. Kyrie snuck in there on Casey Wallace. Prosper, and he finishes with the left. Dallas able to take it right back. That sneaky steal by Irving, and it's a 2-point game. Dort made one from that spot. Now he's got two from
Shea every time he touches it.
High pressure on Prosper from SGA, who picked up his dribble. Dort fighting through screens. Irving, rare miss with him on the move. Usually so good with that touch shot. SGA off the deck, pulls up. There's back-to-back shot.
As Irving will come back with
Kyrie. Just 8 points here, but some timely plays for the Mavs with that steal and then that three. There's another double team on SGA. Quick pass over to Jay Will. Baseline pass picked off. Kyrie, multiple options, extra pass, right back up to Prosper.
Oh, nobody wanted to take that open three. Neither did Kyrie Irving either. That's a guy that could knock down that three.
For the Mavericks, and the last place you want to see P.J. Washington is in the corner, where he is as deadly as anybody on this Dallas team. SGA pulls up, missed it on the right side. It is a 2-point game, so back-to-back threes by the Mavs. How about the Mavericks and the Thunder? These two teams always play close games. Morris, no.
Thunder got time.
They want the heavy pressure on SGA. Somehow got through two. Floats in there. Got the shot off in time.